Hi everyone, it's Joanne. How are you? I'm coming to you today for My Creative Scrapbook. I'm using the gorgeous November limited edition kits. I'll link it below, along with our Facebook group, so you can share your work and see everybody else's work. All right, so I'm going to put these 3 photos on my layout. These are 4x3. I printed this 4x6, but because it was so wide, I had to put it into Canva and then get it to fit into a 4x6 inch piece of paper. So it's not, I had to cut off a lot of the white off the top and bottom to get it to fit somewhere. So not really a 4x6, but 2 4x3s, 1 4x6, sort of. So there's that. I'm just going to put it in this, and then we're going to do some clusters. So I want to put like a cluster here and put something here and here. Think about some kind of a title and all that stuff. So I'm thinking this placement should be pretty good. So I'm going to move these, and we're going to make clusters together. I'm going to glue them up instead of down so I can lift them, because I really want to do some mixed media like stenciling behind these. I picked out 2 colors that are perfect for this. This kit has a lot of, actually the whole thing is 49 to Market collaboration with Vicki Boutin Curiosities in Willow Grove. It is super cool. Look at all the different colors. I focused on a lot of the navy in this and the mustard color, so I'm going to use mustard seed and faded jeans. Those go really well with this. And also, I don't think I'm going to use this. I might, I'm not sure. Chipped sapphire goes really well with this too, if you have that one in your stash. And this piece of paper from the kit inspired me. Look at that. Navy's my favorite color. I put a little light blue cardstock from my stash behind this. Okay, so I'm going to leave this on the paper because I want to be able to make sure that I have enough room on both sides without going off the edge, because I don't want to cut anything. So I've got a ton of stuff like usual, because you know me, I gotta put stuff everywhere. I got 2 tags, a bunch of florals and leaves. I have this big camera. I also wanted to use that because it's navy. And some fussy cut flowers from one of the pattern papers. So I'm going to bring this mustard, and then look at this blue. Oh, I love it. I've got some tickets from the laser cut embellishments, and yep, these are all laser cut embellishments. So there we go with that. I'm going to use all of this. So let's put some tags in here. I don't want a lot of that white showing, but I want this to be kind of crooked, like tilted. So I'll put that there, and I'll put this one here, I think, like that. I don't know if I love that. Let me see about this. That's good. One a little bit higher than the other one. I think that's good. Let's get some stuff over here. I picked out some stuff ahead of time just because it's easier, because it takes me like forever to think about what I want to do and how I'm going to go about doing it and what I want to use, because these kits have so much amazing stuff in them that I want to use it all. But of course we can't do that. But you know, if you've been here before, I like to embellish a lot. Heavy embellishments are good for me. I try to keep it to a minimum for me so we can use the mixed media. All right, so I'm going to put just a little bit right on the edge here and give it a second to dry, because I don't want to tuck too much of this in there, or else you won't be able to see the flowers. Okay, just wiggle it to make sure it's not stuck to my background. Oh, sticking a little bit now. It's okay. It's going to get covered up anyways. All right, so I know I want that there. I've got these come plain white. This is black and white, and this has got a little bit of color in it, but I did put some of these 2 colors on it to make it match with the navy theme I got going on. So I like to put things in the corners, and I'll take the corner, the tip of the corner, and then match it up with something like this. And then I'll put the whole thing together, because then I'll see how the placement goes. If I want this to be pulled out a little bit more, pushed in a little bit more, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to use this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut the string that, you know, you would put around your neck for the camera off, because I just want to use the camera part. All right, a couple tickets. Let me see. I like putting them like this. Need my tweezers. I'm going to put it, see this space right here? I just talk about stuff out loud because maybe you will find it helpful. Like that. Yeah, that's cute. All right. I'm going to go for that. I'll do this. This might be a little bit longer video. I want to explain more than I usually do. A lot of times I will show you what I'm going to do, and then I'll just hurry up and glue it down off camera, so the videos aren't super long, and some people find the gluing part a little boring to watch, but this will be fun, because then I can show you like how my brain works when I'm doing clusters. Okay, I know I want that there. Those are all good. I know this is going to go in the corner. I'm just hesitant about how far I want it in, because I've got to put something here and here. So let's think. All right. I know I love these. It looks like there's machine stitching on there. And I'm going to put this just right in here. So let me move that. I'm going to put this underneath this back, the navy and ivory paper. And then I'm going to take this one. This is a laser cut embellishment. It says one of the best stories. I love it. And it looks like it's got little staples. Let me see if I can bring it in. See the staples? It's so cute. This is me, my nephew, and my great niece. This is not her father, it's her uncle. My sister had 2 boys. So we always go to the New York State Fair every year a lot because we love it. And it was awesome because my family was there because it was Easton's 8th birthday. So that was really great to be able to see them at the fair. Got a lot of pictures of her from that day, riding horses and eating pizza and all kinds of fun fair stuff. Okay, so and then this I put there because it'll bridge the gap between what I put here and the tag. I just want it to be straight, and I definitely want to be able to see that machine stitching effect on that piece of ephemera. Okay, so now we gotta think about how we're gonna get all these in here. So this, yeah, this is fussy cut from pattern paper, I think, and this one's a laser cut embellishment. One's gonna be bigger than the other. So which one do I want to use? I want to use one here and one here because I want the navy and I want to be able to balance this stuff out. So if I can get this to go in there nicely, we can add some more leaves and have that navy coming down. That's not bad. And then I can maybe put one up here somewheres. All right, maybe this can go in there. I don't know. I'm not loving that. This. And then get this guy in here too. I'm just playing around right now. See if I like this. Okay, I like it with a little bit of the mustard of the center of that flower showing through. Alright, these I'm not happy with, so let's try some. If I don't like something, I'll just take it out and start over. Let's try putting another one of these in there. Then let's get this. I need scissors. All right, so I like the strap or lanyard, whichever one this was meant to be, but I I think it's gonna, if I want to put it in the corner. I can't form my sentences today, and see how it would go over like my face if I left it on there, but there's no reason that I can't keep it and maybe put it in somewhere else for something. You never know. So maybe here. Okay. Like this, right in the corner. Like I wouldn't want to be able to see that, so I like to put right in the corner. And I want to put it over far enough that it's not like in my face or on my hair. So I think if I do that, then I'll be able to figure out the placement of the rest of the stuff. Let me hold that. I definitely want something here. Maybe I'll try one of these. What's that look like? Got all kinds of different leaves in here. It's so pretty. You see that? Oh, it's not bad. Or should I just do a single one? I don't know. Let's look. Single one looks pretty good, doesn't it? So maybe I can get that up there. I like to do all kinds of different leaves and different colored leaves, light, dark. And then I think it just looks really cool. Okay. Hold that together. Okay, that's good. All right, these are super cool. They come black and white, and I just did a little finger. I put some of those two distress oxides on my finger with some water and just went like this. I showed how to do that like in my last My Creative Scrapbook video. It's very simple. Let's try that. It's looking cute so far. I really want this in there though, because it's navy. All right. Do I want it like on top of this flower? I think maybe like this. And then maybe, can I get this in there? Or I could put something there. I don't think it's going to fit in there. Maybe like that. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's cute. All right, before I glue, how about seeing what this looks like? Would this look better up here like that then? Too much. Let's angle it a little bit. Cute. And then here's this one. It's very delicate. It's laser cut embellishment. I don't know where I want to put it, but let's see if it looks cute coming off the side like that. If I could get it where I needed it to be. Maybe up here. All right, that's cute. Okay, I'm going to take this. I'm going to put just a little teeny bit of it underneath the photo because I really want to see as much of it as possible because I think it's wonderful, and I'm going to end up covering up some of it. So I just want to make sure that I can embellish without covering up all of that. I'm going to put this here. That. I think foam squares underneath that too, but that looks pretty good. So let me glue this right to the photo. I just had to close my window because my neighbor, one of my neighbors, I don't know which one, is chainsawing something. I don't know what, but hopefully I can hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm actually doing this during the day, which is odd. I usually scrapbook on the weekends or sometimes in the evenings, but I took today off from work because it's the day after my birthday. I'm 55 now, y'all. Oh my God. Getting old. This was taken, what was it? Well, it had to be around her birthday, so it had to be in right at the end of August. And what is it now? October? So yeah. All right, that feels crooked, but I think I'm gonna just let it go. Okay, that's good so far. Then this gigantic feather, I'm going to put this here and here. Maybe I gotta put it underneath a little bit, I think, because I don't want it hitting faces. Once I get these things down, so put it in there like that. So I'm going to cut the bottom of it off so you can't see it through this little grid here. It's very large, so I'm just kind of, I don't want it to hit that. It's okay if it's close, I just don't want it to be like right there. Okay, now I can come in and glue this where it needs to be glued. Hold it for a second so it doesn't move on me. All right, I have another flower I want to kind of put in the corner here. Just peeking out a little bit because, again, I don't want to cover up that little trellis looking piece. Okay, I definitely want to get this tag in. It looks like it's got the twine in it already. Laser cut embellishments. Here's another one of the leaves that like match that. So if I bring another one of the same element, I almost said elephant for some reason, down here, it will match. Looking at it and see if I like that. I'm not going to glue that yet, just in case I need to jiggle it around a little bit. Okay, I've got some leaves. This is fussy cut from one of the pattern papers. Got a blue mushroom. Maybe I'll use it. I have a blue leaf laser cut embellishment. Got a couple of these green ones I'm going to tuck in. I also have this, which matches that. Let's put this in here. Oops, come on. Like this. Just tilt it a little bit. See if I like that. It's cute. Then they had these numbers. I think it was 1 through 10. Maybe, definitely 9. I'm thinking about putting the 3 on this because it's the 3 of us. And no other reason. I just like the 3 being on this tag. I think it's pretty. Okay, I'm ready to commit to that. This kind of looks cute, in my opinion. Seriously, look at my nephew. Gorgeous. All right. Oh, here's another butterfly. I forgot I even had that. Okay, and then... All right. All right, this is not bad. I can glue this tag down to the feather now. Jiggle that to make sure it didn't stick to my background. I think I like that. I feel like I need something here. What about this? I don't think there's enough room there. What does that look like? That's not bad. I'm not going to glue that yet. All right, I'm thinking about these leaves. Maybe I'll use one of each because then this would match that and that too. And then I'd have 2 different kind of leaves, which always looks really cool in my opinion. It's too big. Let's try this one. You can do it this way or this way. I might try it this way. This is distracting me because I'm not 100% sold on that yet. And that matches really good with the green right there too. Oops. Okay, I'm going to cut the bottom of this off because it's not letting me tuck because of it. Let me see. I wonder if there's any place up there I can put this. And I really want to just use it all because I picked out all the blue stuff from the kit. That's not too bad. Kind of looks good there. I'm going to let that sink in to see if I like it. I have another leaf. Do I want to use it up here? It's kind of okay. Maybe I like it on the other side. It's just too pointy for me. I don't like that. I could use these two little guys, like right here. Let's see if that looks adorable. Do I want to use this mushroom? Doesn't look bad. Could sneak it in right there for a little something. One more thing here. Remember today, and it looks like it's torn. I like it. I was thinking right there, or somewhere's down there on the bottom. I might want it to come over here though. So let's put this leaf in. I think it's like a fern or of some sort. Just like that. Let me see. Cute. Still got this. I don't know. Okay, so I've got this, 2 butterfly moths, this little blue branch, and this banner, which I'm going to put the banner like coming, I'm going to glue it to this little piece right here like this, and then come over here and then glue it to the bottom of the photo like that. But I'll do that at the end after the mixed media. I've got this stencil from a past My Creative Scrapbook kit. I think it was like June or July from last year. I love it. I use it constantly. So I was going to put a little bit up there in this. And then I also have the stamp, to mixed media stamp. It just makes this big splotch. And I think I might do that too. And I also pulled out this stamp. It's just dots. So I think I'm going to do most of this in the mustard seed and maybe the dots in the faded jeans. Okay guys, I got everything glued down like that. I'm going to put these little pink fresh gems on there. I was kind of thinking this or this, so I put one of each down and they both match. This is really dark, so I thought brightening it up a little bit with this color would be nice. Now for this banner, which like I said, I'm going to put from like the tip over here. So it looks like it's hanging from something to there. And I am done. I think it's super cute. I like it. Leaving some white space is always good for the eye. I'm gonna find some kind of alphas in my stash and spell something out on this banner. I don't know what yet, but we'll see if I even have anything that tiny. But here we go. Let me bring it in close so you can see all those awesome embellishments from this month's kit. There's that. I love it. There's lots of different colors in this kit collection, so it'll match with a lot of different things. I hope you enjoyed the process and putting some clusters together with me today. Everything you need to know about My Creative Scrapbook is in the description box below. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye.